Hey everybody, it's RJ Sid coming at you from ChicagoCashflowProperties.com, Chicago's #1 source for wholesale and real estate investing information as well as wholesale deals. Alright, let's get started. I'm making a video for other wholesalers here in the Chicago and surrounding areas. There's been a few things that have been going on in the last 2 months, 3 months that I've noticed that have really caught my attention, and because I love everyone, I want to give you guys this advice, and hopefully you take it to heart. Some people have, some people haven't, and hopefully this helps your business. At the end of the day, it's about making money. It's not about personal. This is a business about making money. I want to make money. If I help you guys bring in better deals, quality deals, we'll all make money, right? So let's get started. These are some 5 things that I want people to really take home. Number 1, alright, I don't care if it's taking you 2 years to negotiate a property, alright? This isn't about you. This business is about one thing: properties and prices. Yeah, it's a people business, but just because someone likes you doesn't mean they're going to pay an extra $20,000 because of it, alright? So just don't take anything personal. Sometimes when people send me stuff, I reply, and it's not meant to be personal. It's just meant to help, and it's about the properties and the prices. So just take that into consideration when you send this to an investor and they might not be interested in what you have. Number 2, and I can't believe I'm actually having to re-say this, comps are key. Information is what drives this business. Information is what makes you valuable as a wholesaler. If you're going to be marketing a property, right, and you're giving your estimated after repair is $180,000, and there's absolutely no comps that you provide or that I find to back that up, your credibility just went down the drain. It's okay. A lot of things go down the drain. That's no problem. It could always come back up. It's always about the properties. It's not about you. That's why. So please, if there are no high comps, this is another thing. If there are no high comps and you're just kind of just winging the ARV and you're getting a cheap property just because it's cheap, and you're going to say after repair is 120. Is that selling in that area? Can I go on one of these websites and find properties in the immediate area at that price? Or is it more of a rental? If it's a rental, then send rent, estimated rents. Even then, I wouldn't really feel too bad, but if you don't have comps, or your comps are actually garbage, and by the way, I have a video right here. Talks about how to get comps in Chicago. Know your pockets. Don't go over. Someone sent me comps from 2 miles away and compared a 5-unit multifamily with a frame single family house. Are you shitting me? I get so frustrated. Anyways, moving on. Number 3, REOs are setting the prices. Okay? That is your barometer. That is what you need to be looking at. If you have a very motivated seller and they have a shitty house because they inherited, whatever the reason is, okay, and the average REO on that block, it's, let's say, $35,000, 35 to 45, whatever. You cannot really, in all honesty, ask or make an offer to them at 65 and then market the property at 75 thinking, oh well, it needs little work. That's not going to fly. Alright, an investor right now is looking for deals, alright, and REOs are setting prices. If you have a non-listed property and it's a motivated seller and it's at, under, or right around the REOs of the area, then you may have something. But if you're $20,000 above, good luck. You're not gonna, you can sell it if you, obviously have had some experience with that, please send it to me so I can look at the property and price and hopefully figure out that there's other people out there. But my investors, from what I've learned, you send them a property, the first thing they look at is like what recently sold, and it's usually an REO, okay? And that's why you need to have comps. If you're trying to tell them what the comps are, then they're looking at that too. Fourth, this one is just as important as the previous one. Okay, not only are REOs selling setting the prices, but fixing a property in order to sell in this market is different from fixing a property and making it look nice. Okay, making something look nice and function doesn't mean it's going to sell. Let's look at this example. There is a block, average house $130,000, right? There's 3 short sales and 2 rehab properties. The short sales are listed at 100, 110, right? And there's still, you don't know what status that short sale's in. Then you have fully rehabbed houses listed at 130. Those rehabbed houses sold for $35,000 6 months ago. So they're rehabbed properties. There's a new family on the block, right? They are going to pick a house to live in. They're going to see that there's cheaper properties, which are short sales, and someone's living in them. You don't know the status. It might take 3 months, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, there's one of these rehab houses with jacuzzis, finished floors, new basements, bar, 2-car garage, yada, 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 yada. Right? The whole 9. Which house is going to sell? Probably the rehabbed ones. More likely than not. So, because you're saying a property needs little work, means nothing. An investor, whether the property needs little work or not, is putting in a minimum of $20,000 per property. A minimum. A basement alone is almost 15, 20 grand. So, think about it. Just think about it. Unless it's a steal of a deal, then, obviously there's going to be moments here and there. But on average, you have to be around the REO price, and you have to take into consideration, even though it might need only 10 grand to be functioning, that's not what it's going to need in order to sell. Just think about it and factor that in when you're negotiating with the sellers or if you're putting contracts into the bank. That's all. And number 5, please learn this. Do not misinterpret yourself or do not mislead some buyers. What I mean is that I have received, especially via Facebook, and some of you out-of-staters, don't send us and my buyers properties that you do not control and that I could find on specific websites, and I know for a fact that you don't control them. That's all. That's all. You could work with another wholesaler. Just tell the investor, hey, I'm working with someone on this property. Let me know what you think. Boom. You don't have to say, well, I control the deal. It's me. I've done all the research and work. When I find out all you're doing is forwarding an address. I've done that. It doesn't work. No one sells. It's not how you make money. But in any event, it's been too long already. You guys have enough information. Please use it. Use it. We all want to make money. With this information, you're more guaranteed to make money than anything else. Alright? Chicago is a different beast. It's a jungle. Learn it, tame it, write it, because we can all make a lot of money. In any event, if you want to learn more about my coaching or my training, please send us an email, rjsid@chicagocashflowproperties.com. In any event, love talking to you guys. Respond, leave me some comments. Talk to you later, whatever. Winning.